What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Dima, I Get So Lonely music. So yes, this song actually is a classic of Janet Jackson. And she is hella lonely. Like, I did a story about her about a few months ago. She gained a lot of weight and y'all was mad at me for mentioning that. Listen, it's not my fault. I'm not the one over there eating up all the cheeseburgers and futons and stuff and croutons and whatever, mattresses, like she is right now. But it's all right, I still love Janet, right? But Jermaine Dupri recently talked about dating rich women. Now, Jermaine Dupri is an uber successful producer. I mean, he produced a lot of people, you know, the Brat, you name it. I mean, Lil Bow Wow, people like that. Dupri is the truth, right? I really like what he's done in the hip hop industry. But he said that no man should mess with rich women. And the reason is that, number one, you can't really play them like you can play women who are poor. Women who are poor don't have the resources to kind of find out about what you're doing. And, you know, they're kind of a little bit more submissive. But rich women kind of do whatever they want to do. If you're having an arguing with her and y'all arguing and stuff, she can just show up at the doorbell, you know? But really, I think he's trying to sugarcoat what the reality is. He talked about, you know, that rich women have more resources and they know things going on. But here's the reality of why you can't really deal with most rich women. And I would say in the American culture, I think it also depends on what kind of family structure you're coming from. The reality is that rich women, if they've had money for a long time, many of them may think, what do they need you for? That's the real truth. I don't know why he just didn't say that, okay? And you see this dynamic really come to pass. Let's say, for an example, if you make $90,000 a year and your wife makes $300,000 a year. In American society, he who makes the goals is gonna make the rules, okay? And a lot of that is gonna be dealt with in resentment. And it happens in two situations. You know, if you have a woman that's 40 dealing with a guy that's like 28, that you're gonna see that dynamic happening also. But if she makes more than you, then the reality is that there's gonna be some kind of, there's gonna be some off-putting in the relationship. Something's gonna be off base. Because that woman in the back of her mind is gonna feel like, well, I'm more important than you, especially in American culture. And this is why, you get that kind of disrespect, saying whatever I want to say, I don't need you, whatever. That's what happens. But let me just tell you guys this, all right? Because you can experience problems with somebody that is poor, somebody that is rich. If you're gonna date somebody that's more successful than you, that has more money than you, some guys are okay for it, some guys are not. I'll tell you what I see a lot of guys doing. Taking abuse because the woman has more money than you, okay? It's that simple. Some ladies do that also. Like, oh, he has the money, I shouldn't say what I feel. But guys go through that also. She's more successful than you, and she throw it in your face. Here's where guys gotta start to really handle that situation. What are your boundaries? Listen, my boundaries is that I'm a man. I'm gonna accept this, and this. I don't care how much money you make, if you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, if you do X, Y, and Z, I'm completely okay with walking away from your ass. That nullifies everything. And again, she is not what she does. She is who she is, okay? Like, a lot of people give a lot of props to a person because, oh, she's a doctor. She's a woman that happens to be a doctor. She's a woman that happens to be a business person. She is this and happens to be, but at the root of it all, you are still a man, no matter what she do. And there are certain things that you have to be okay and content with if it don't work out, and you can walk away and your life will still be just as great as if she was there. Many guys find themselves situations and they get enamored. Oh man, my girl's a lawyer. Oh man, my girl's a manager. Oh man, my girl making $500K a year. So then you completely become a beta because she makes more money than you. So she'll have sex with you and all that other stuff. But when it comes to yelling, why aren't you not doing this? And why are you not doing that? Yes, baby, all this other stuff, right? Then you let her just run over you. A lot of guys get run over by broke women too, not just rich women. Guys are getting run over by all kinds of women. And the reality is that you set your standards. Jermaine Dupri didn't set his, because what happened? After she went and had the baby by that Qatari millionaire, what did Jermaine do? He let her come back. Think about this, bro. Like, she went and had another, she wouldn't even have your baby. She wouldn't have the Qatari man's baby. Got him for 200 million and came back to your ass. Like, how do you expect somebody to respect you? She should have never came back and found you single. So when you allow yourself to be completely disrespected as if you don't have no options, you're always gonna have a problem with a rich woman, poor woman, blind woman, fast woman, slow. You're always gonna have those issues, okay? That's that simple. And, you know, as far as, you know, she's talking about, you know, she got brothers, she can find out what you're doing. No, nobody cares about that. The reality is this: if you stalk me, you're going anyway. You send private detectives on me, bye. Go, okay? And I'm not saying that guys should be threatened by dating a woman that has more money than you, but just understand that you might deal with that a little bit more, you know, a little bit more of a recalcitrant attitude. That masculinity, women who earn a lot of money have a little bit more of a masculine frame, you know. They have a little bit more of a because business takes a lot of masculine thinking. You know, it takes a lot of order, a lot of discipline and stuff like that. Not to say that women don't have it, but most business women and most women that are successful gunners, they have to think in a masculine way. So you're gonna get that, you know, sort of, if you could say this, alpha female type of thing. And a man needs to be a lot stronger to deal with a woman like that. And that means dealing with a lot of games, a lot of tests, because a woman that has that kind of mindset, especially if she's attractive, she gonna hit you with the test a lot. You're gonna get hit with that. You know, see what you can take, see if she's the woman that, you know, you guys will deal with all that. And at the end of the day, if you're gonna be with me, you're gonna follow X, Y, Z. I don't care if you have $30 billion. Otherwise, you will be over there. No problem. But if you're gonna be here, you're gonna do what I say, X, Y, and Z. Sometimes PQR, STUV, WXYZ. Period. You take your rich ass by yourself and be miserable. End of story. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe with the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.